for that as a fugitive investigator, catching fugitives all around the world. The other thing that I do is that I am the crisis intervention team leader for Passaic County. And I've trained over 10,000 police officers in how to recognize signs and symptoms of mental illness in people that we go out to serve. I say that because that was the utmost importance in the police academy, that we get trained. The course that I teach is a 5-day course that you have to come to after you've been out of the academy. But what I want to say, which most people may or may not know, is I went to the police academy 28 years ago, and they taught me how to de-escalate situations. They taught me how to interact with the community. They taught me how to take care of the community. They taught me how to respond to the most horrific things that you would not want to see. But they never taught us how to take care of ourselves. We did not have one course that said, this is what you need to do after you see a child that is not living and you have to tell the mother that she didn't make it. They never taught us how to deal with that. I taught a kid from Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, 22-year-old kid, and he graduated honors from the police academy. First day on the job. The next day, he was on the job training. His first call, murder-suicide. That's what he encountered the first day on the job. This kid had 30 more years to go, 29 more years to go. What do you do with that? What do you do with that? You have to go talk to a counselor. You have to do this. You have to do that. Now, if we say we're okay, because look, everybody knows the police, in police work, we're tough. We're not supposed to show weakness. We're supposed to serve our community, and we're supposed to go out there and do a job and go home to our families. The problem is that we bottle up each day. That's one day in that kid's life. We don't have time for me to tell you some of the things that I have encountered over the years. We don't want to tell our stories because we're afraid they're gonna take our guns from us. We're afraid we're not gonna be able to feed our families. And the Quell Foundation, I am so grateful for, and I'm so happy to be a part of the Quell Foundation because it gives me opportunity. And I say this in my classes, I will undress in front of everybody and tell everything that I have been through. Because I have found has given others the courage to come out and tell their own stories. If we don't do that, I lost 4 officers in the last 2 years from the same police department. Those officers were the officers that served the community in such a way that everybody loved that officer. We always have a smile on our face. We put that face on to make sure that we can take care of everybody else. We have a heart to give. That's why we took the job. We want to give. We want to serve. We want to help people that they can't help themselves. But I asked a question to everybody. Who helps those who help? And integrity, Mr. Forrester, what you're doing through integrity is amazing. We need this. We need this more than you think that we need it. I mean, there are thousands of stories that need to be told, and we don't need our guns taken. We are good people that want to serve our communities. but we need to put our own mask on first. And through Quell, we are striving to make sure that we have a wellness program. The documentary is gonna knock the socks off of everybody, I know it. And give others courage all over the country, all over the world, I am hoping, because we are heroes. First responders are absolute heroes. We do things that nobody would endeavor to do. We run into fires when everybody's running out. We run into gunfire when people are running out. We deserve to live. We deserve to be able to take care of our families. We deserve to have a life where we're not living in darkness and we can't tell anybody. We don't deserve that. And so through the project that we are doing and also a curriculum that we are creating to go along with our documentary, to go across the country, we hope to go across the country and to get the word out. Awareness, it's okay not to be okay. And to be able to save as many lives as we can. And so, thank you everybody for being here. Our riders, you guys are rock stars. Because this, I believe, is gonna save so many lives. We thank you for supporting us the way that you have and accepting us today, and I just want to thank you for even listening to this.